It's our neighborhood wilderness. People don't really even know they're in it.
For me as a biologist, the diversity of habitats in the Palisades Wilderness is unsurpassable.
It's actually very, very personally important to me because when I grew up in the mountains, and to me that was really my first experiences of wholeness, of the sense of being more than yourself.
People didn't have the knowledge, and plus the masses weren't here back then, but now the masses are getting here, and our population globally is getting bigger, and more people are in tune with the environment and connecting with it.
To be able to come out and have the remote experience, it's like my happy place, you know. A lot of my friends actually, you know, time after time, they comment and say, this is my church.
We have to decide, you know, about the remaining wild areas. Are we going to let them stay wild, or are we going to sort of take them over for human use?
You can't really compromise at this point. We're down to these few little fragments of wild country left, and every single darn one of them is worth protecting.
I don't think that any of the Palisades should get designated as wilderness.
I want us to have more trails. I want us to enjoy our public lands and not just shut it all down.
In the last 25 years, nearly 10% of the world's terrestrial wilderness has been lost.
How are we going to live in this place and respect the basic land, and particularly respect the critters that are already here and the wildlife?
You take the mountain bike, the snowmobile, and the dirt bike community together, it's a huge community. Wilderness designation is the death sentence to all three of those recreational activities that I just mentioned.
Mountain biking created in a 6-month period $18 million in income for the county. And it created over $3 million directly related to jobs, directly related to trails.
There's a lot of areas to recreate. We need to save the last truly wild areas.
As the population grows, there's a need and the want to go out into the wilderness, to be in the wild itself. But with that need, there's also the need to protect those places, because more commercial traveling and more motorized vehicles in these wilderness areas does not keep it wild.
That conflict is not going to go away.